All right, here we go. I'm John with Bravo Company Digital, and these are 10 frequently asked questions that I get with blue-collar sales and marketing. Here we go. How can blue-collar businesses generate high-quality leads without a huge budget? You can't, right? No, maybe you can. Can you get high-quality leads? Sure, referrals are free. They will always be the highest quality, okay? Most people don't have a problem getting high quality leads. They have a problem not getting enough leads. Okay. So the real question is, how do I get more leads if I don't have a budget? And the best way to do it is Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Facebook groups, networking. Try to network as much as you can in person or online, and try to get referrals. That's the cheapest, best way. But most people, it's not a lead quality thing. It's a lead volume thing. You need more leads than you need to follow up with them. Realize, two, warm traffic, a referral is so much easier to close than cold traffic. Okay. If you start paying for leads, if you're paying for leads right off the bat, you're going to be like, these leads are terrible. I can't close any of them. The quality is so bad. That's just how cold traffic works, or cold leads work. It's a lot harder to close a cold lead than it is a referral. Number two, what's the best way for a blue collar business to build a loyal customer base? I think it's two things. Do great work. That's what most people understand and they do. But what the second part is that most people don't get on is communicating with their customers after their job. A lot of times people do their job and then they just expect people to refer business to them. I'm a huge believer in email marketing or having a newsletter or whatever you want to call it, and then following up with those leads, asking for more business, ask them how things are going, whatever service you're in. You have to follow up after the job, and then you have to ask for reviews. You have to ask for referrals. You have to ask for that stuff, or it's never going to come. I think it was the book Never Eat Alone where I first learned this idea of to build a stronger relationship, you have to ask for stuff. A lot of people think it's about giving things, but asking for things builds relationships too. Number three, how do you create an effective cold calling strategy for blue collar industries? Cold calling works best in B2B. You can cold call B2C residential if you want. If you have some great lead source where people ask for more information or it's prior customers. But let's just say it's B2B. How do you create an effective cold calling strategy for blue collar industries? I think the biggest thing is you just do it. Okay. Everyone wants the script. Everyone wants the lead flow. Everyone wants this shortcut. That's why a lot of people pay us money for cold calling, because there is no shortcut. It's just hard work that no one wants to do. And it's like chopping wood. Chopping wood's one of my favorite metaphors. Cold calling is just chopping wood day after day after day after day. Number four, what are the top 3 sales mistakes blue collar businesses make, and how can you avoid them? Too many blue collar businesses turn leads on and off. So they turn lead flow on and they get overwhelmed, and then they turn it off, and they're fine for the day. But then 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks, a month from now, they're out of leads. Their pipeline stinks. It's very difficult to have even flow, but that's what you're shooting for. So trying to get even lead flow is really important. Follow up. A lot of people want this one-touch close, where if you can work it into your system where you're going to do a multiple touch close, or even if you're doing a one-touch close, meaning one meeting and you're hoping to close them, if you don't close them, following up. If you follow up one time, you're probably in the top 10%. If you follow up 2 times, you're probably in the top 1%. If you follow up 10 times like we do, you're going to be very successful. Okay. So that's what I'd say there. Wait, that was only 2, right? So I said, keep the leads on, following up. Maybe the third one is, having an offer. That's something I talk about a lot. There's a lot of people in home services, facility services, blue collar industries are selling commodities. That's fine. You can sell a commodity, but make it sexy. Make it a sexy commodity. Look at even think of the gas station. Everyone's selling gas, but somehow some of these stores, like Shell gasoline, is like, we have emulsification and it's beautiful and it'll help your car be more clean. And I don't know if any of that stuff's true, but they're trying, man. They're trying to have a differentiated product, even though it's a commodity. So you got to take your hats off to them for it. And that's what you should aspire to do too. How can a blue collar business stand out in a competitive market? Be patient. A lot of people want results overnight. If you do the right things long enough, you get the success you deserve. It always takes longer than we want, but it happens. I think make a system to get reviews. So many people are not focused on reviews. You got to get reviews. I think it's easy to think about branding and logo and website and a truck wrap, like all that stuff is fine. It works. But I think the big thing is do good work. Ask for reviews, ask for referrals, stay in contact with your customers. Number 6, what are the best online marketing strategies for blue collar businesses in 2025? I think it's really only a couple options, right? You have Google Ads, love them. They're expensive though, and it can take all of your money, and more money than you can imagine. Google can just eat. So if you don't have it tuned in, great. It'll